Hey, by the time I get done with this here, I want you to think about Hollywood and the things that's going on today. Hey, yo, peace, it's your man, No Judge, man, coming right back at you with some of that real talk real fast, man. Hey, man, remember last week, man, I did a video talking about the conscious and the subconscious mind. And I talked about the doggone subconscious mind is where the conductor sits that operates all your motor skills, you know what I'm saying? It's up there making things happen for you. And it's linked to the doggone universe as well. I talked about that last week. You can go back and watch that video if you want. Now, the subconscious mind also has the ability to dissociate you from things too. Like if you're going through something traumatic, it is doggone shut you off, man. Like if it's just like you're in a fire or something, it'll make you pass out, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully you'll wake up in the hospital and somebody's doggone trying to heal you. But the subconscious mind does this. It's a safety mechanism, you know what I'm saying? So you won't die from trauma. Now, here's the thing. Now, sometimes, man, when you're put in pain and your mind dissociates, you're out of your mind, but you're in your mind at the same time. While you're dissociated, this is the perfect time for someone to program you. Right. Now let's think about this here. Now, often, man, they have these doggone things that people do, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to call it rituals. You can call it whatever you want. I'm saying they have these things that people do when they want to transfer consciousness to another person. They would take, I'm about to get a little bit grotesque here, sorry. They would take a person and then put them in a position to where they may have, especially if it's a male or female, and put them in a position where they may have somebody with a large sex organ, a male with a large sex organ, and they would have that male penetrate the other male brutally. And they might have 3 or 4 people brutalizing this person. And as they're brutalizing this person, going through that pain of having that, what's occurring to them, they dissociate. Now, as they dissociate, man, they know the names of certain beings. They know when certain people who died, and they know the chart when they're getting ready to come back. Sometimes they do it that way. So sometimes they'll be like, well, while this person is being dissociated, while we got him open, let's call upon somebody who used to live a long time ago and have them come into this body. So now this person can become, that old entertainer can exist now within this new entertainer, this new rapper or singer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know, man. I know this sounds crazy, man, but it's just one of them things. Because in the MK Mind Ultra programming, this is what they use. When they put you on the trauma, you know what I'm saying, and then they create a new version of you by reprogramming you. Now this can be done on a mass scale. Now I want you to imagine, man, a lot of the children today, how they've witnessed, going back to the Trayvon Martin thing, they've witnessed this here, and this created a certain trauma within those children. Now, at the same time, while these children were traumatized, they want to dissociate themselves from their blackness and dissociate themselves from that trauma. So at the same time, while they dissociated, they sick negative music on the doggone children. And this is for the programming, because, you know, especially kids, man, the kids love music. Now here they are, they've been traumatized, what they call it, PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome. Now they've been traumatized, so now they can program them with anything. They can program them to be gangsters through the music. They could program them to be prostitutes through the music. They could program them to be doggone drug dealers through the music. They could program them to think that life is about struggle. You know what I'm saying? This is like a mass ritual that's being performed over the masses. But anyway, man, this is your man, L Judge. I hope you got something from that. I'm out.